If you want to create your own holiday books to sell on Kindle Direct Publishing, but you don't have the design skills or the software to do so, don't worry, you can find super affordable interior pages that are done for you and ready to upload. Hello and welcome to or back to Passive Income Templates. My name is Laura, and by the end of this video, you will have 3 great options to inspire your Christmas creations, specifically when it comes to creating activity books for kids. Today I'm searching for high-quality, print-ready PDF pages on Creative Fabrica, and there are a ton of great coloring pages and activity books that you can find here. I will link this resource below, so check it out, especially if you want to start thinking about creating for the holiday season, which is rapidly approaching. And for the sake of full transparency, if you do click through and make a purchase, I will get a small commission at no extra cost to you. Like I said, there are some amazing coloring and activity book bundles that you can find on Creative Fabrica, and there are 3 that I want to call out by this designer here, KDP Interior Design. And we will start off with this Christmas Scissor Skills. This Holiday Scissor Skills Pages bundle includes 15 8.5 by 11 pages, and although that number might seem a little bit low, keep in mind that you would want to make your pages single-sided so that they can be properly cut out. And because this bundle gives you both PDF and PNG files, this gives you a lot of flexibility to create exactly that within Canva, especially if you use the upload PDF file. If you're unsure of how to do that, I have a video all about that. Otherwise, you can just import the PNG files one by one and import them that way. From what I can see, these no bleed pages have nice wide margins, which makes them perfect for cutting out. And there's these dotted lines around these friendly woodland characters that will help kids practice their fine motor skills and do it while potentially even coloring in these animals, because they're just really simple black and white designs. So that might be something to look for when it comes to your keywords. Maybe look for a scissor skills and coloring book, of course holiday themed, and you might be able to find a really great niche that way. Something to note is that there are 2 ways to make a purchase. One of them is with a subscription to Creative Fabrica, and the other way is to go with the full print-on-demand license, which was specifically created for print-on-demand users, so that you can make the most of this product indefinitely. And the cost here is really reasonable, considering that you only have to make a few sales in order to get a great return on investment. Next, I want to point out these 60 how to draw holiday pages, and just like the last example, this is an 8.5 by 11 format that makes it really easy to create nice spreads. So you can imagine that this bear graphic might go on one side, and then on the other side of the page you'd have this blank drawing grid, and then kids could kind of fill in the lines and mimic the lines and shapes that they see in order to create this character on the other side of the page. So from the available pictures, we can see that there are some really sweet holiday characters. This would make a really fantastic gift for a young child, and I bet you could do really well searching for seasonal keywords like learn to draw, how to draw, maybe even drawing grid or drawing graph, something like that. The next example is this Christmas dot marker activity book, and with this option you get 30 pages, and this is really great for kids to be able to fill in the dots with a paint pen, a paint dauber, a dot marker. Those are all really great words to plug into Amazon KDP when it comes to doing your own research, when it comes to putting together your titles and the back-end keywords for this kind of a book. When it comes to doing your keyword research and putting together your title, subtitle, and 7 back-end keywords, I wanted to share some ideas to fuel your searches. So for something like a scissor skill book, a workbook, you might plug in keywords such as cut and glue, cut and paste, of course, activity book, workbook, pages, sheets, cutting practice, scissor practice, and of course, consider who you're creating for. So words like for kids, ages 2 to 5, preschool, kindergarten, grade 1, something like that. Also learning to cut with scissors. And in the case of the example we saw earlier, there's the potential to create a really great cut and color activity book because of the outlines that are just ready to be colored in with color pencils or markers or whatever. So another phrase you might be open to exploring is something like scissor skills and coloring book. When it comes to our how to draw keywords, you might want to plug in words like learn to draw for kids, a Christmas how to draw book, a kids how to draw holiday, drawing practice book for kids, drawing grid paper, drawing graph paper, a draw what you see, or maybe even like a copy what you see. Grid copy drawing is a really good phrase to use, or maybe even a drawing puzzle book, because it's kind of like a puzzle because kids have to be able to replicate what they see. So there is a little bit of a challenge involved. And lastly, when it comes to our dot marker keywords, see what you can find when you plug in phrases like dot marker activity book or coloring book, paint dauber coloring sheets, or activity book. When it comes to the holidays, see how you do with phrases like seasonal or festive or Yuletide dot marker book, and of course Christmas dot marker activity book, and color the dots. There's so much opportunity to create using these keywords, and they're going to be very, very hot coming into the Christmas season, where people will be looking for gifts, activities to keep kids occupied during the holidays. So there's so many ideas. I hope these help you out. As I mentioned before, the links to these 3 interior bundles can all be found below, and I've included a free cover template for you to use with each interior just to make the creation process even easier. Now keep in mind that each cover file is tailored to a specific number of pages, so if you do decide to download these templates and then add or subtract pages, you will need to adjust accordingly or just create your own cover. But anyways, I hope this is helpful to you. If you found value in this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more tips and templates for making passive income with print on demand. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.